Well, hello there, everybody. We have some scrap for you. We are already getting started with some lights. I love these little lights. They are so cute in some mason jars. And yeah, we always find those, so we do collect them. We have some insulated copper wire, number 3. As you can see, these are some good pieces right here. Of course, the chunkier the better. Mr. Volt likes some thick cables. We get pretty good money with the cables compared with steel, so we are trying to switch over to getting, cables and non-ferrous. So it's just so hard because every time we say that, we find more steel. And we even get like pretty good prices too for some cans and bottles. So I'm not sure about where you guys are at. Let us know how much you guys get for cans and bottles, but over here in California we get a good amount from. But any cans and bottles, that money goes towards our kids, so that's their money. They sort them out and we take them in, and usually we get about $10 a bag for cans and bottles. So some of those like power adapters, you can even sell them, if they're good, like maybe for laptops or, stuff like that. They've got some name brands, might be worth putting them on eBay. Otherwise, just cut the ends off and throw them in with your cables. We find lots and lots of stuff for gardens too, plants and all that stuff. So sometimes we keep them, sometimes we scrap them. I guess it just kind of depends on what we find and what we need and what we're able to take and process. But right here, Mr. Volt's over here taking this ATM, some heavy metal steel. Too bad there's no money inside. But if you part it out, you could make some extra money from this. We did a pickup before, so someone that Mr. Volt kind of like let us know that there was an ATM to be picked up and we can take it. So we took it and we parted it out and we sold a couple parts from it, the screen and some other boards and stuff inside that were working, and then the ATM itself went for scrap. But if you're just gonna scrap it, you're not gonna get that much for it. I mean, these things are heavy, but steel prices are not that great. So if possible, you can part it out, make a little bit more money. And this trailer has been a huge help. So if you guys have been watching the channel, we did purchase this a while back. So this was an investment towards the channel and what we do, and it has been a huge help. But even like I was saying about the ATM that Mr. Volt and I picked up, we did that with no trailer. So that did fit into the Volt without the trailer. But as you can see, I'm able to get other stuff in here, so it's been helpful. And speaking of helpful, if you guys see some trash lying around, just pick it up. It's gonna help you guys out in the long run if you're doing this. People do notice, and they do appreciate you picking up a little bit and not making a mess. We find lots and lots of these shredders, so sometimes we will keep them. Once in a while we'll find, like a complete brand new one, never used. Other times we just put in with breakage. We also find a lot of these ring lights too. So that's something that we've kept a few of them, and then we donated the rest. That, I believe, is like a charger for a battery. More little bits and pieces. And we are on to the next dumpster. I mentioned about the ATM and, you know, it not having money in it, but yeah, let us know if you guys have ever found money, like actual money. We have found some foreign currency, you know, of course, you know, a few dollars here and there. We did find a silver ingot once, which we ended up just, you know, selling and getting the money's worth for the silver. But let us know if you guys have found anything like that. And we do donate a percentage of the scrap money that we make to St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital. But we did receive a comment recently about just, you know, if we're able to donate it directly to patients. And that's an amazing idea. I was, you know, need to figure out how to get that done. But yeah, I mean, that's something that we would love to do. You know, we put aside some money and do our donations, you know, straight to St. Jude's, but that's something that we can look into as well. So these are so cute and just needs a little bit of super glue and they are good as new. And a really cute Snoopy right there. Looks like someone threw out their gift. Maybe it was from their mama, but there was a card right there. So it looks like some Christmas stuff. We will take those and fix them. And they can still be used, as well as Snoopy. So they will not go to the landfill. Looks like they kept their Nikes though. That was an empty box. And that is why you check the bags. Sometimes they throw out some good stuff in the bags. So that was sticking to the magnet, but we'll still take it. I don't know. Eventually I think Mr. Volt plans on kind of dividing up the trailer with bins and having each bin designated to, you know, copper, brass, stainless steel, aluminum, all of that good stuff. And maybe just filling it up and taking it in like that. But we shall see. Got some goodies in there. could even take some of these bubble wrap kind of popper stuff right here if you package goods and, you know, ship things out. Dumpsters are great for finding packaging supplies. We have so much already, so we really don't need any right now. Just make sure that they're clean and not full of all this dust over here. You could even wear a mask too, you know, if it's really bad out there. And some more cans. Yeah, make sure to empty them out. We do not want a sticky mess over here. Just watch out for any pee bottles. You'll find those all the time. These are very heavy, so their weight adds up very quickly, and yes, we will take those. So sometimes even like industrial areas, you can find even brand new stuff, equipment, still in the packaging. So if you're not sure about some stuff, you know, you can check it up on eBay. See if it's worth anything. eBay is great for industrial stuff. Stuff that you're not gonna, you know, find maybe on Amazon. You know, stuff that's harder to find. eBay is great. See, and they mark that as trash, but that is not trash. That can be recycled. So we will take that. There's another bag in there. So hopefully we'll have some good stuff. So there's lots and lots of these things. Yeah, I already lost track of them, so let me know in the comments how many there are. And then, yeah, I'll give you guys a shout out in my next video. And sometimes it is hard to get stuff out of there. And when we throw this stuff at the very bottom of the dumpster, so you really have to dig in, get in there. We have been seeing a lot of scrappers, so that's good. There's more people out there saving stuff. You know, we notice now, you know, maybe, I don't know, maybe we're paying attention more, or maybe we're just finding less, but yeah, it seems like there's more scrappers out there. So this is, I mean, it's good because this is some extra money you can make, you know, some extra cash, and there's always stuff thrown out. So even though there's, you know, maybe more scrappers, there's still going to be stuff thrown out all the time. So let us know in the comments if you guys are new to this. We do receive comments, you know, once in a while that, you know, people are new to this, and yeah, I mean, we haven't been doing it that long, you know, a few years. But it does get easier. So if you're starting out, I mean, this is good to make some extra money. You know, if you need to make more money, I don't know, maybe check out eBay. But just to start out or just to make some extra money, you know, scrapping is great. They pay you cash, so that's nice. Just, you know, look around, see where you're at, what's around you. Try it out, write it down if it works. Make your schedule, make your route, and, you know, just stick with it. You know, it's good, you know, you can make some extra money, but it doesn't mean that it's easy either, you know, that it's hard. You know, there's a lot of heavy stuff, heavy lifting. You know, unless you do cans and bottles, you can do, you know, just cans and bottles if you're not able to lift anything heavy. Cables, you know, just cut the ends off, collect your cables when you have a full tote, bring them in, and you can get some good money from cables. You know, like vacuum cords and, you know, power adapters, all that stuff with cables, yeah, it's good. And of course, copper. I mean, shoot, no one's gonna turn away some copper. But yeah, I'd say, you know, if you're not able to lift, you know, heavy, just skip the steel. You know, you're not gonna get that much for it anyways. And just maybe focus more on cans and bottles and non-ferrous. You know, I mean, it might take a little bit longer to fill up a good amount, but that good amount is going to get you a lot more money. And get yourself some gloves. Mr. Volt is always needing more gloves. He goes through so many gloves. And on our main channel, we have a list of stuff that we use on our Volt diving channel. But I think on here, I might have to add it. I don't think we have it in the description. So hopefully I can get it for this video. But yeah, adding like a list of stuff that we use, like the gloves and our bags, different things. So that way if you're new, you know, that might help you out. And there you go, you know, some new stuff, new in the package. And then all of the stuff that you see, you know, Mr. Volt does go through it, sort it out. So when you see him like dropping all the stuff off at the scrapyard, that's pretty much all steel. So some stuff he will clean it up, some stuff he'll throw it out like that. Just, you know, depends on how much time it takes to, you know, clean something up, like the motors and all this stuff. But there's also, you know, the part where he sorts the copper and the brass and all that good stuff. But we're not able to show it in these videos, you know, when we're taking it, we're not able to record, and yeah, so that's why you usually always see like the steel part of it at the scrapyard. But we do sort through everything, so yeah, maybe next time we might show like, you know, the full load when we take it in. But we do have our bins set up, and you know, Mr. Volt will sort it out, and once they're full, he'll just fill up the car or trailer and just take it in like that. So usually I'd say a full trailer of steel, we might get like anywhere from $40 to like $100 if it's like really like heavyweight steel. But usually it's, I'd say maybe around $50 on average for a full trailer of steel. So we get like, you know, a few totes, and we could get around maybe $200 to $300 depending on, you know, how much we have. Usually it's not even full either, so that's why I was saying, you know, if you're able to, you know, go for like the non-ferrous. It pays better and it saves your back from having to lift lots and lots of heavy steel. Let us know in the comments too, you know, if you guys have been scrapping, how many years, how long have you been doing this? We hear a lot from you guys, you know, sometimes we hear people that have been doing this for, you know, 6 months, and other times for like decades. So it's interesting. I like to see, you know, where everyone's at and all this. And always check those boxes, especially like industrial areas. Like, I mean, you guys already saw they throw stuff out in boxes all the time. Okay, and this was brand new. As you can see, brand new treadmill motor. So yes, it did work and we were able to use that. We actually needed a replacement motor for a treadmill and that worked perfectly. But online, I mean, we saw them for around $200 for those motors. And Mr. Volk's over here finding his stepladder. Nice and strong, sturdy stepladder. Trailer is already getting pretty full, so nice load getting, you know, getting started right there. It's looking pretty good. So there's some glass right there. We do not want the glass. But we do want the metal. That's some clean stainless, straight from the dumpster. And another super dusty dumper. Dumpster. Oh my goodness. Let's see. What do we have here? More metal. And you should always carry your tools just in case you need it, because yeah, again, we don't need the glass. The glass can stay, but we will take this. His fingers are popping out of there. Yes, we have gotten some new gloves since this video, but like I said, Mr. Holt is always going through gloves, so that is something that we are constantly having to get. But I think that comes with working with lots and lots of metal. If you guys are new to the channel, so we do our subscriber shoutouts, and if you would like to be considered in that, just leave a comment and we will pick a subscriber from the previous video and feature them in the next video. I was over here talking about pee bottles earlier, and there you go. Can already see some right there. Well, they have a lot of pee bottles. That person had to go. That's like the Dumb and Dumber movie when the cop pulls him over. Is it when Lloyd had to go pee? Was it Lloyd? I'm trying to think of the names right now. But yeah, he just kept going and going. That's a lot of pee bottles. Those will stay in the dumpster. We are not taking them. So there's still more goodies in there. Just, you know, keep checking. Sometimes you don't see them right away. You gotta keep looking. But there's always scrap out there, always lots to be found. If you don't find much the first time, just try again and again and again, and you will start finding stuff. So we are done for the night for scrapping. Just getting it ready for the next day because it just keeps going. So make sure to subscribe, like, leave a comment, stick around for more, and of course, have a great day. Bye.